What is going on, everybody? Chris Grant here. I want to say hey to folks in FBA today. We're also live on the YouTube. So tonight, I want to talk about the Outsource School. It's going to be going live tonight at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Time. And so you're going to start getting some emails about it. Matter of fact, after this broadcast, you will see an email from me. And then, of course, you're going to get a reminder at midnight. But I want to share with you guys the bonus package that I've put together for anyone who is interested in Outsource School. I know a lot of you have gotten the free VA calculator. You've also taken the opportunity to get the case study that these guys put together. Nathan Hirsch, I know that he was an Amazon seller for a while and grew his business to 7 figures. And then him and Connor co-founded FreeUp, of course, and they built that into an 8-figure business, completely bootstrapped with virtual assistants and their own blood, sweat, and tears. And then they were able to sell that not too long ago for a pretty tidy sum. And now Outsource School is going to be their new baby, where they teach everybody to be able to do the same thing that they have been able to do, outsourcing all the hard work and using talent pools that you can dip into to be able to do some of the work that you don't want to, or is better suited for other people. So the price of it is going to be $497. That's going to include a lot of things. I'm going to dig into that in just a minute, and it drops tonight at 12:01 a.m. So I want to dig in a little bit into the bonuses that I put together. So I'm going to go ahead and share that screen here. Let me go ahead and make that full screen. Make sure you tell me in the comments if you can't hear me. I'm going to go ahead and take my face off the screen for just a moment. So the Outsource School bonuses that I have put together include, so I want to talk a little bit about what's inside of Outsource School. Outsource School has over 9 hours of video modules, plus you've got access to homework, which is actionable. You've got calculators, you've got forms, you've got training processes, but they have really put their entire system into this, their care process for interviewing, their SICK method for onboarding, how to communicate properly, how to create company culture, dealing with the things that you're going to deal with a virtual assistant pool, which is going to be internet issues. You'll remember not too long ago, there was actually in the Philippines, there was a volcano going off. And those without virtual assistants who relied on businesses who run with virtual assistants, I know were frustrated. But that is part of dealing with virtual assistants and what you can do to try to minimize that kind of downtime. Going to be talking about their training with their SSS technique. Going to be talking about their standard operating procedures, how to train with SOPs, and then, of course, their entire management system, which keeps things running like a well-oiled machine. That includes their BARF method, which I love that. I love that acronym. Their management strategies, their task management tips, etc., and then handling bonuses and raises. And then one of the things, and I have not gotten to this video yet, I am working on an Outsource School review, but how to fire a VA. Firing is something that I absolutely can't stand. I feel like crap after doing it. But sometimes it has to be done. So they teach you how to go in there and fire virtual assistants the right way. Now, included is going to be 30 days of support. So Nathan and Connor are going to be doing 30 days of email support for new students. They want to make sure that everything you need to know about scaling and growing a business with virtual assistants is going to be covered, and make sure that you guys are taken care of. Now, one of the other questions that I figured would come up is, who the heck are Nathan and Connor? Well, Nathan Hirsch has been around for a long time. He was an Amazon seller, and then him and Connor got together and formed FreeUp, which is a business that a lot of Amazon sellers and people in other verticals have used to hire pre-vetted virtual assistants. And they were able to grow FreeUp into an 8-figure business just using the talent pool of virtual assistants that they were able to find and scale with. And they were able to grow that into an 8-figure business before they exited it and sold that business to another company for, from what I understand, was a pretty healthy figure. Now, let's talk a little bit about the bonuses if you decide to invest in Outsource School. Bonus number 1, I am going to cover a free trip for you, your husband, your spouse, your kids, anybody you want to take, as long as they fit in the hotel room. You get 3 nights in a U.S. resort, or you can choose 5 nights in Mexico, the Canary Islands, Thailand, or Indonesia. The locations include Daytona Beach, Myrtle Beach, Gatlinburg, Williamsburg, Branson, Vegas, Orlando, Cancun, and all these others, even Phuket and Bali. Now, I will say, if you decide to go to Daytona or Orlando, I will make sure that I also have some time to make sure we can grab an adult beverage or even dinner and chat about things. Bonus number 2, I'm going to do a 30-minute coaching call with anybody and everybody who decides to get Outsource School. I believe this is a $97 value. The things that I believe that I am good at and can help other people with are retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, anything Amazon FBA related. For the most part, I'm not very well versed in private label products. I have had 1 or 2 that did not do so well, but I ended up breaking even. I think I'm a pretty good teacher. I'm able to take complex concepts and break them down. So if you want to know my strategies and methods for being able to do that, I'll be more than happy to share that with you. I have outsourced with VAs in a multitude of areas. That includes online arbitrage, but even more difficult, in my opinion, is actually building software. So I have outsourced multiple softwares, including RevROI, IP Alert. We've done something called StockUp. I have something called ASIN Dumper, which I have not released to anybody. We've got another thing called Fee Gazer, which I have not released either. And I've done things like Easy Blur, things outside the Amazon space. And actually, I will say that building one of these softwares actually took me into the next step of developing relationships. I actually used one of these Chrome extensions to give value to another person so that I could kind of get on their radar and be able to learn from them, and it eventually blossomed into an incredible friendship. So I also believe I'm really good at developing relationships, and I'm a pretty good problem solver. So we can go over that. The 30-minute coaching call will be recorded, so you don't have to take notes. And of course, I'm not going to be too picky on the clock either. Bonus number 3 is my brand new Keepa Masterclass. It is almost finished. I actually have to go and re-record a new video because Keepa made some very recent changes. But we dig into Keepa graph interpretation. A lot of people like to stick to things like estimated sales, but you really should look at the sales velocity on a Keepa graph. We're going to talk about all the features in the Keepa extension, Keepa deals, of course, on Keepa.com, the data features, which I think is one of the places where people absolutely are not using Keepa the way that it should be, and how we can surgically slice and dice data in there. Talk about the product finder, the product viewer, and then I've got some strategies with the Keepa product API that you can use to really gather a ton of information. And I have built a extension called ASIN Dumper that I will make sure you get. I will show you how to use it, and why it is incredibly powerful. Now, if you do invest, there is a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. This is one of the things that I have come to expect from things that I become an affiliate for. Not only do I trust the guys who are running Outsource School and the guy who is managing Outsource School behind the scenes, but I also like to see that they really stand behind their product with a money back guarantee. And these guys are going to do that with a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. This starts when you actually get access to the course. So if you decide to join the course tonight at 12:01 a.m., you're not actually going to get access until March 23rd, and the clock starts ticking from March 23rd until your 30 days is over. Now, how do you get these bonuses? You've got to use my link to sign up for Outsource School. So if you are interested, I'm going to be dropping it down below to anybody who asked for it. So leave a comment. I'll leave you a link. I've got a little page up that kind of reminds you about the bonuses that I'm offering. I will be completely transparent. I am going to make a commission if you decide to invest in this. It absolutely costs you nothing extra. And in return, I'm going to give you the bonuses that I've listed above. And then, of course, I want you to know that if you have any questions at all, I want you to email me at chris@cleartheshelf. I want you to message me. You can message me on Facebook. The easy link for that is m.me/cleartheshelf. I'm really easy to get a hold of, and you can reach out to me anytime. As long as I'm awake, I will get back to you pretty quickly. There is the link. That's not going to be live until midnight tonight. If you are on my email list, I'm going to send this out to you as well. And you'll get it here in just a little bit. So again, if you guys are interested, please just drop a comment below. Let me know that you are interested, and I will shoot you over the proper link at midnight once everything goes live. And then, of course, I will answer any questions at all that you have. I try to be here and available for you guys anytime. So that is what I got for you guys this evening. If you have any questions between now and then, make sure to look out for the emails from me. I'll probably go live sometime again later this week. I'll see if I can grab one of the fellas to come on here with us and maybe talk about it a little bit. And we will, I'm pretty excited to start digging into this. I want to be digging into it along with you guys, learning from some guys who've been able to build something as large as they have, all bootstrapped, is, I think, going to be really, really eye-opening. So that's it for tonight, guys. I'm not going to keep you any longer. If you missed anything, make sure to rewind this. It's going to be here for good. I will also shoot it out to you guys via email here very shortly. Yeah, that's it, guys. So Outsource School drops tonight. It's going to be $497, and then in a week, it's going to double in price. So I will see you guys on the flip side and see you in your email. Talk to you guys soon.